I am back at it again for the night. Had a nice dinner, a nice walk, a little bit of exercise. Made myself a nice gin and tonic, and we're gonna get back to some darkest dungeons here. Ninth attempt at our Deathless, Torchless challenge run. Gonna jump right back into it with a long apprentice quest in the cove and the ruins here with our antiquarian. My next goal is to get that gold in the bank up to 300k. It should get me there for the next rest of the campaign here. Okay, so right off the bat, our bounty hunter got pretty stressed out here. Probably gonna want to camp off that stress, even though we're only one battle into the dungeon. It is a long dungeon though. Might as well use our camp buffs before anyone gets afflicted. Okay. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do this early.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable, rats in a maze.
I will go ahead and use our camp for ambush prevention. It is going to stress people out, unfortunately. Then I'm definitely going to want to reduce the stress on this guy. So if I do this, I'll have 3 points left. I can use scouting ahead, and yeah, this is how we do it. That would work out perfect. So definitely going to hit this is how we do it. And then, is there anything else I want to do besides scouting? I do have scouting from the map. Maybe I'm better suited to doing something else here. I could hit Curious Incantation. Could give myself some resistances. No. Speed. Speed is always nice. He's got 10 speed already though. I'm not too worried about this speed. So let's just do Scout ahead. I mean, these are two battles that are already scouted, so that means after I hit this hallway, I'll have two more battles that will give me extra scouting. Okay. Here we go. 100% room battles. Okay. I can take the map off for these next few battles here. Or I might put it on in this battle just to see if we can scout the secret room. Is there anyone that's going to steal gold? Nope, so I'm safe to leave that curio. And I did say I was going to try to equip Nervous Stab to get that extra crit off against the blighted enemies with the 2 of 3 here. I don't think I should need Protect Me. And that's right, I can't use Demon's Pull in rank 1 anyway, so let's go ahead and just... I mean, I could always put him over here, I guess. Sure, let's do that. So we got these 4 skills here. Nice crit, nice stress heal. Nice crit. Actually gonna get our dodge up for the next room battle here. I'll hit that stress heal though on him. And save that nice fat crit kill for the bounty hunter. And we still got 7 dodge in everyone. Okay, I'm kind of dumb. I forgot to put him back in rank 2 so I could pull this guy up. Not the end of the world. That means I will have to attack this guy with an Aquarian here. He's the only one that can reach. Got that extra damage against stunned enemies. We got a little bit of nice synergy going with this team, with some marks, some stuns. But it is very lacking in reach without a cultist in rank 2 here for the Demon's pull. Could always pull him forward, but at this point, I just want to kill this guy. Oh no, he's always getting targeted there. It's unfortunate. A little bit of stress heal. Nice. That's what I was hoping for. A crit kill there. And hopefully he can get a crit kill on this guy too. Alright. I don't think we're going to run into 4 blockages, but then again, yeah, I guess I could take the blood. Probably won't need emeralds in the end, but we'll see. Cool. I can take the... Nah, I'll leave the busts. Alright, let's not forget to reposition here. I'd rather take the deeds. Gotta build up my blacksmith. 2 more upgrades left on the blacksmith. We've already maxed out our guild. Next is just gonna be heirlooms towards the buildings. It's unfortunate we only got to use that damage buff Curio for like 1 battle there. I think I can afford to take the stress on her, but she ends up getting a pretty meh quirk. Okay, 100% trap disarm, that's handy. Okay, so I get no more extra scouting after this. I think I value crest over blood right now. Okay. Got some nice bounty hunter synergy here. No. Never mind. Nice dodge. I want to go for a stun on the madman here. Very nice, he's dead. Nice dodge again. Let's go ahead and pull you up here. Stun you. Might as well... I think this would kill if it crit. If I hit her with the festering vapors, then she will die. Nice. Just as predicted there. Just maximizing our plays here. Oh, except I calculated that wrong. I thought she would take like 2 hits of damage off that. It's perfectly alright. So we can stun him. Heal up a little bit. Let's go for another stun. Nice. I do want to kill with this guy. Good. He shouldn't be in too much danger of afflicting now before camp. Let's take... tough choice. Maybe I'll take the bandages for now. Just going to prioritize survivability for the time being. I do want deeds, though. Probably only really going to need the bandages if I run into the Shambler, which, even if I do, shouldn't be the end of the world. Let's get you guys back in order. Okay, good old spiders. Never so threatening once you scout out the battle. That's kind of bad though, but he did resist the stun. That's huge. Alright, I am no longer in danger because of that. Let's give him a little bit of blight resist, I guess. Okay, he did get crit, but because there wasn't a second spider, it's not the end of the world. No second spider attacking him, I should say. And this is a fine opportunity to camp anyway. Okay. Let's just take him out. Alright. Do get a little bit of scouting here. Let's go ahead and just camp. Let's prevent ambush. Stress heal you again. It's always you, man. This is how we do it. Scout ahead. All set. I can afford to open this. Fine with pitching the stun charm. Let's put him back in position 2 before we forget. I'm just hitting default party orders so often. Muscle memory.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Might start leaving curios now for backtracking. Should guarantee a scout here with the map and the scout buff. I'd be pretty pissed if there was no scout. Okay, more spiders. As long as we hit the stun on one of them, I'm not very scared. Now, now I'm more inclined to kill this thing because these spiders aren't going to hit for so much damage when they're in position 2. So that puts him in position 2. He can only bite, not spit now. Spit does like twice as much damage as bite, I think.
Masterfully executed.
Yeah, again. Gonna get rid of the guy that can spit me. Double stun, okay. Let's see if we can't get a heal on Bounty Hunter from a cultist here. Yeah, no one's marked, so they don't really care about the spider. Guess I'll... I don't think I need to bandage that. Seen quite a few emeralds this dungeon. It's too bad. I'll leave that for the way back. Let's go and eat one food here. Let's remember to put them back in front. Okay, this time I can finally remember to pull him forward. Very nice. And let's see if we can't get our dodge up.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
This guy can only bait a net jab from position 1 and 2. Let's keep buffing our dodge. Ah. Well, dang it.
A decisive pummeling.
Wow. That was one of the biggest heals I've ever seen.
Impressive.
From 70 stress back down to 19. That's what you like to see. Critical Scout. Nice. We have 2 more battles with good scouting, so we'll make our way through all the room battles. Let's put him back in position 2. Top him off with the extra food we have. Okay. So, again, I want to stun. Nice. We get to do that with the bonus damage against stunned. I think we will go ahead and Demon's Pull here, actually. And then let's get some just big damage in. Yeah, so we can do that. Let's stun here. Big damage. Nice. Big damage. Okay.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Let's leave those. Okay, so we'll circle around here so we can just avoid all the battles that we can. If I... Nah. Let's remember to put him back in front again. Actually makes a huge difference being able to use Demon's Pull in those fights. And if I Demon's Pull him here, then he actually goes to the very front and... Oh, okay. Worth a shot. Let's stun the big man. Oh. Stun the big man. Wow. This is actually pretty bad. If he lands a crit point blank on him, could be in trouble here. Safest thing might just be, yeah, to pump his dodge up. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Avoided the worst case scenario, fortunately. That being the case, let's go and stun the guy that's faster. Just failing every stun now. Wow. Let's pop a Holy Water in case he does a crit bleed on us or something. Try to pull him up again. Good. So now he only used rush shot. Let's pump up your health a little bit. Okay. 10% chance to stun. It's not gonna cut it here. Let's get our dodge up even more. I really didn't want him to be targeted, but good thing we got our dodge up. If I stun him here, yeah. Okay, so if he does that, then I'll just go for damage on this guy. Okay, good. Good. Can afford to heal this guy up now. Let's pull him to the front so he can only use his weak move. Nice crit. Okay, now we're good to kill him. Well, or just heal some more. Let's get our dodge up in case there's a battle in the next room tile. Nice, down to 10 stress. Alright. Let's move on. So, that's the last of our scouting buffs, but... Ooh, this is a rough couple of hallways here. So no matter what, I'm taking 2 room battles, 2 hallway battles. Might as well push on forward then. Glad we got all that scouting in. Let's make sure to put him back in front of the occultist. Okay. That's unfortunate. 8 speed versus 10 speed. I'm gonna go and do this. Okay. That's fine. I think I'm more concerned about health than stress right now. This should screw up both their attacks. And then I could go over a kill on this thing with the 2 of 3. 50% damage, 5 to 8. I have to hit 9 damage on this. 19% chance of critting. Maybe it's not worth it. If I hit here, this should be dead for sure. Okay. Okay. Just don't want to crit him. Okay, it's good. Let's pull you to the front again. Okay, it's fine. Stun you then.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
He is not quite dead. Okay.
But death by inches.
Let's guarantee a kill on you. Big heal.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is.
Do you want to heal up or get our dodge up? I think we want to heal up. Crit for 2 is fine. Stun again? Okay, now we'll... In that case, we will get our dodge up here.
The blood quickens.
Okay, I want to kill him now. Nice crit.
This expedition at
Let's put him back in front. So we have a dodge buff for 2 rounds. Not bad. Let's pull you to the front, so you can only use knife in the dark now. That means I can yeah, let's get you to the front too. Okay. El Vomito. These guys aren't so scary when they only use knife in the dark. Tiptoe? I don't think I ever really see that move. Doesn't really come up. Nice. Nice crit. Probably gonna be able to end this dungeon without stress on anyone. Sure. Okay, do want to take the stack of gold though.
triumphant pride precipitates a
So, what are the odds I run into... I didn't hit any herb curios so far. I probably don't need them. Probably don't need the anti-venoms either. Well, could always be spiders. I always take these for spiders. Let's not worry about the bust for now then. Well, let's bitch the herbs actually. He's got 1 turnip bleed. I don't care about that. Let's make sure to put you in the front again. Okay. So I can pull you to the front. Then pull you to the front. Let's go and stun you. Tick-toe. Interesting. Start pumping up our dodge for the next battle, actually. So we can heal here. Fat heal. Stun here. Crit. More dodge. Okay, I guess that's fine. Got some more food to spare, so eat 2 food there. Nope, don't want you in front. Couple more battles to go, probably. Surprise is always nice. Let's get you to the front. $16 versus... let's try to do that. Let's get you to the front. Could probably actually go for a kill on this guy instead. Yeah, and then just nervous stab him. All works out according to plan. Okay. Sure. I don't know what's coming next. Probably didn't actually want to crit there.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
This could be the last battle. Could be the last room. Let's just eat all our food then. Clear space for this gold. And yeah. Okay, still not the end, so let's see. Who has the worst quirks? Scattering, Dacnomania, Fear of Unholy. Oh, no wonder this guy has so much stress. How could I have missed that he has Fear of the Unholy? If I want to take him into the ruins a lot, then that'd be a priority to get rid of. But on the other hand, these are more expensive to get rid of, and I probably want to get rid of both these at one point. He does have a few range abilities, even though they don't do much damage. Let's get rid of the locked-in quirks first. Scattering. Alright. Let's get you back to the front. Okay. Wow, no scouting. Kind of surprised. If that's the case, maybe I want to take Get Down. Just to get back into position easier. Of course, I could always just move her back too, manually. Yeah, forget it. Yeah. Can he use Tenic Manacles? No, he can't. So let's actually move him forward, I guess, so... okay, so they're back in position now. Okay, good. Yeah, worth a shot. Nice. double stun. Okay, good.
A momentary abatement.
Let's try to get a heal on our cultist before we end this. Oh, good. Nice.
A trifling victory. But a
If this
victory
fight is not
nonetheless.
spiders, then I can pitch the anti-venoms. Oh, nice little bit of damage buff for the rest of the dungeon, even though we only have one fight left. Okay. Well, let's just play as safe as we can for this last battle. Okay, he will get to fire that quarrel off first, so I will go and stun this guy, who will do the most damage. You can start whittling down this guy. Let's pull you to the front. Sure, let's pump up our dodge. Alright. That's why you always want to try to go for those heals before that they're at death's door, because one day you will be at death's door, you will heal 0 and apply a bleed, and you're going to hate your life. Okay. Let's fill up our loot. Quite a bit of backtracking, but should have more than enough food. Well, not more than enough, but enough. Diamonds. I should have plenty of keys for the rest of the curios, so I don't need shovels. I can keep the bandages. Well, actually, I don't think I need holy waters anymore. Maybe I want to try this battle. Yeah. Almost fill up our coins here. Love to see that. Even if I were to see a Shambler's altar, I don't think I would pop that torch here. Just want to prioritize keeping everyone at low stress. Okay to pop these now, though. Let's keep the gold. Might want to take 4 crests over the sapphires. I expect to find more crests than sapphires here. Okay, almost the last of our food, so we gotta consider dipping out pretty soon here. So at the very least I want to hit this room, which I can do as long as I don't touch any of these other rooms. Which means that I can go ahead and pitch that extra food. I don't expect to... Oh! Mooncloak! Mooncloak alert. That's the first Mooncloak of the run. Definitely want to see that. It's very lucky that I don't have to dedicate a quest to it or buy it off the caravan. Extremely happy to see Mooncloak here. And then I will leave the last key for that chest. Hopefully my memory isn't failing me and that chest does require a key. But I actually might pitch the 4 quests for the 2 deeds. I think those are worth more. I actually should have used the key before I opened that. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Let's go. Berserk Charm? It's garbage. See? 30k easy. Even though I had max stacks of gold last run in the long dungeon, still get way more gold on the... Well, actually, this was a long quest with the Antiquarian. So, I guess that's to be expected. These quirks are not terrible. Free armor upgrade, okay. I believe that Reynald needs an armor upgrade here. Let's do that before we forget. Because no one else is level 5 yet. No one is level 5 yet. Getting our gold up there. Should be hitting 300k soon, as long as I go on maybe 1 or 2 more Antiquarian runs. Here is an opportunity to take on the thing from the stars in a apprentice dungeon. Let's make sure we sell our stuff first. Don't want Berserk Charm. Okay, so what are my options? The priorities are going on this Miller run and this medium quest in the Cove to try to get the thing from the stars. The thing is, we cannot ever guarantee we're actually going to spawn thing from the stars when we need him. Let's see what kind of team I'd be taking against them. Definitely one of these Hellions. Fragile would not be so good. Quick reflex is deadly. I might actually have to take 2 of these guys. And then this Grave Robber would be nice. Decent quirks. I mean, not the worst. That would mean I'd have to get rid of somebody. Be something like this. So, do I want to try spawning Think from the Stars again and get him out of the way? Or go to the farmstead and kill the Miller? I would be putting Hell's Hairpin on her. 15 accuracy should be enough. Then we could give her some extra crit. Some extra crit on her. Yeah, I'm leaning towards Think from the Stars. Just because it's an apprentice dungeon. This opportunity's not always going to come. Do want to get him out of the way if I can. Maybe that means even getting rid of the Antiquarian. It's either that or this Luminous Highwayman. I do like Luminous on him, though. Did I see another long quest? There's another long quest in the Warrens, but not so concerned about progressing the Warrens. I think that this is like 50%, so 2 medium dungeons would do it anyway. I don't need the long quest here. I think. This may not be 50%. That's about 50%. Night Blindness, Paranormia, Ashen. Maybe there will be other opportunities to grab an Antiquarian. I'd probably be dismissing Grave Robber as soon as I clear a thing from the stars. You know, let's get rid of this Highwayman. We could get some better Highwaymen, potentially. So, if we do a thing from the stars, who's the better Hellion here? Lurker versus Deadly Quick Reflexes. I definitely want the Hmm. It's hard to say. Okay, so I definitely want this on her because we don't want to we don't want to lower her dodge very much. In which case, maybe we put this on her, and then this Hellion can take on Mooncloak because she's the fragile one. Or how else would this look? Crescendo Box could be nice. Maybe I want to prioritize not having stress items. Stress is going to be a big killer with Thing from the Stars. In which case, do I even want Mooncloak? I think so. Mooncloak is just too good. Eldritch Slayer is actually really good in the Cove Anvers Thing from the Stars. So she's going to be doing the most damage with her armor pen. Even though this would lower her dodge by quite a lot. Where is it? 8 dodge. How important is dodge in this fight? I'm wondering. Let me check the accuracies on Thing from the Stars. In Apprentice, he is about 97% accuracy and everything. It's pretty high accuracies. Hmm. Crit and dodge versus 25% damage and a -8 dodge. It's hard to say. Even Crescendo boxes would be pretty good here. But then again, the stress damage is what I was talking about. Alright, probably do something like this. Let's like bleed out on the front Hellion. Who's stressed this week? Nobody. The Fits, Spotted Fever, Lethargy. Even though she can cure her own disease, I really don't want to take a slow grave robber to the beginning of a dungeon, to be honest. I think someone else had a bad quirk to remove. Klepto, slow reflexes. Yeah, him. Let's go ahead and get rid of Fear of Unholy and lock in Fairweather Fighter. Ooh, it's quite a bit of busts and, or gold, I should say. That lowers it by like 1,000. Sure, this means I can take him into the ruins without fear. In the veteran dungeons, it's going to be harder to lower his stress against all those unholy. So I would be taking Lunge, Shadow Fade, and Poison Darts against the Thing. Position 2 Hellion can take Wicked Hack. Well, no, she's gonna jump behind the Grave Robber, so let's take Utility. She can't really use Yop, though. Can't use anything else either. So this Hellion is basically only going to be for Breakthrough, and if it bleeds, this Hellion can take... I don't know if I want Bleed Out against Thing from the Stars. I don't want to lower her speed, because then she can't apply the Blight before Thing takes his turns. You want to apply DOTs to him on his, at the beginning of his turn before he goes. So we could just do this, or even give up Iron Swan against Thing from the Stars to just have a Drennan Rush or something. What else do we have here? Nothing good. Let's get our camp skills. One of them has Revel, and let's take Sanctuary for sure. This should be fine. Actually, I also want Encourage on her, because she has the extra stress healing. Let's be sure to take plenty of, maybe even 2 stacks of herbs, just in case we want to Revel, and also remove the debuff from Thing from the Stars, and interact with all the curios in the cove. Okay, let's give it a try. Otherwise, we do have 2 other long dungeons here, but I would like to get Thing from the Stars off my mind. Let's take maximum of everything, in case we run into the Shambler or something too. Take a full stack of scales. Yeah, should be more than prepared for this. Anything we want to sell? I think we're good. Alright, let's hunt the Thing from the Stars. Second attempt. See if we can find him this time. Okay, well, this could be him. I think I do want to pitch a shovel to get rid of the map here, in case this is the Thing from the Stars. Are all my skills in order to take on the Thing from the Stars? Yes, they should be. Okay, so our first Bloodsucker enemies since we last went into the cove. Last went into the Crimson Court. Breakthrough here will actually enable us to lunge a second time. Okay, good dodge. Because we stunned that, we can just lunge with her again here and then clean up. Okay. 4 dodge could be okay. Some scouting, please. Okay, no scouting means I'm probably going to try to get some scouting here. What quirk does she have that interacts with that? Hagiomania? Wow, kind of surprised. This is unscouted now, so probably want to take Breakthrough over Adrenaline Rush, in case we get shuffled. Okay. So do we want to prioritize finishing the quest first, or... No, I think I want to prioritize killing Thing from the Stars. Which means I'm going to head over here. Let's put this on her. And swap out Breakthrough. I'm going to hope that this is Thing from the Stars. And then we can get a camp. So let's eat 1 food here. Okay, still nothing from the Stars. Nice. Okay. Wasn't him, so let's go the other way. Still want to keep all our defensive items. I'm going to take some stress here for backtracking. Or maybe I just do this one first. Let's get rid of this fight so we can avoid backtracking, I guess. 80%, okay, I'd rather disarm with her. The question is, do I want to camp before or after a thing from the stars? Tapeworm. At least she has snuff box.
Obliterated.
Need to kill this guy. Okay, he's gonna gargling grab us. Okay, good.
Decimated. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
It's awkward. Okay. I think we're healthy enough to not need to camp.
This is how a life is taken.
I mean, if this fight is nothing from the stars, then let's camp and increase the likelihoods we hit our damage buffs before we fight them. I'll leave this for now. Okay, gotta remember there's a chest here that needs a shovel. Okay, yeah, definitely want to camp here so we can heal off that tapeworm. Let's get rid of Iron Swan. Okay, still nothing from the stars.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
No, get to make use of our anti-venoms, I guess. Oh, okay.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
If I get a blood, maybe I'll hold on to it to use against Thing from the Stars.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Okay. Let's put the map back on Vestal before this battle. We can equip Iron Swan again. Good curio.
Precision and power.
Okay, nice. Probably gonna pitch the bandages here. Don't expect much more bleed.
The slow death.
Blood Course Medallion. Nah. Okay. I said I was gonna try to camp here, so I guess let's do that. Question is, how much food do I want to be eating? Let's see. If it's 9 food, it's probably 10 food. If it's 10 food, then maybe I just want to do the basic heal. I don't want to eat 10 food. That would leave me enough for 2 hunger checks. Let's do this. Do I care about ambush prevention? Let's get our buffs first. Definitely want this on them. So that leaves me with 3, so I can just remove her disease here, I guess. And then need to prepare for an ambush here. If she gets shuffled, I gotta make sure to... Okay. 12, 9. Let's hold off on using that. Actually, this could give us a battle buff. Yeah, see? 4 speed, 20 damage. That's really good for this fight. So if I go up here, that should clear the room battles, maybe? We can put Iron Swan on for this fight. Oh no, this is potentially Thing from the Stars, so... No, not that. Let's take the Adrenaline Rush, and let's equip the Dodge Stone. Okay. Let's see it. Nope. No, he's never gonna come. Never gonna get Thing from the Stars. We have at least one more chance left. Wow. Those buffs coming in. 2 food's good. Don't need bandages anymore. Okay, another shovel curio here. For a room battle, let's take off Adrenaline for Iron Swan. Okay. Okay. Good. Good. It's unfortunate. Okay. Don't need this many medicinal herbs anymore. I didn't end up using the Hellion skill for camping. Alright, hold on, I'm gonna head to the bathroom real quick. thought a little about it while I was peeing, and I think she's going to be the best one to take this Curio. She either heals off some of that stress or she gets a damage and speed buff. And that damage buff will actually come in handy for clearing the crystal that the thing from the star summons. Otherwise, she's kind of like barely able to sometimes kill it, sometimes not. Hopefully with this, I'll be able to kill that crystal with judgment more often than not, and then leave the other heroes able to focus the thing instead of the crystal. So I'm glad I got that buff there. You can take some resistance on the probably the squishiest guy. 70, 50, 60, 60, 55, 45. Actually, let's take it on her. She has some less resistances than everyone else. Okay, glad I got that buff instead of one of the bad results. Let's put the map back on her for now. So clearly that wasn't the last battle. We'll only have to do one more room battle here, and then we can circle back around if we haven't gotten to the thing yet. Okay, no scouting here. It's going to be kind of scary because I could get surprised by the thing from the stars in this hallway. So let's take these skills then. And then we should be good. We can take 2 more hunger checks. Good. Okay, so we get one more chance at this too. I'm going to continue pumping up her damage or getting her stress seal here. Okay, so the battle buff should last too, which is good. So hopefully this is... we don't get any battles on backtracking, and then we can just use all of our buffs if this last battle here is Thing from the Stars. Really hoping it is. Okay, glad we got that stress healed off. I don't want to backtrack this way again, so let's just see. Some food. Shouldn't need any food. Shouldn't need bandages either. Alright, moment of truth. Thing from the stars or bust? Yop is probably not going to do anything. I need a way to hit the first 2 things. Alright, let's see it. No! Why can I never spawn Thing from the Stars? So sad. Oh well. Let's just go and get rid of everything then. What a shame. So I think since these guys are going to be hitting level 3, I'm going to need a... I'm still going to need a team to take on Thing from the Stars at an apprentice level.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Should get quite a decent amount of loot here with the secret room. Okay, you're craving, so we'll let you take all the curios from now on. Yeah, I know what every curio is by now. I can pitch the dodge stone. I think there's one more shovel curio. Don't need the portraits for now. Oh. You gotta be careful who you take the loot with, not just who you open it with. Should be the last key I need. I think that should be the last shovel I need.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
Okay, kind of disappointing. The only reason I went on this medium apprentice quest was to try to get Thing from the Stars, but what can you do?
And the foolhardy alike.
At least we got a full inventory of loot. And we are making our way towards 300k gold for the bank. 20k is very reasonable. On guard instead of deadly? I think I prefer on guard. So that's nice. Minus accuracy is not good.
In time, you will know the
Right, up to 250 gold now. We got the life crystal, definitely don't want that. Don't want Book of Intuition. Don't want Bullet Course Medallion. Alright, so 260k. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and go for the farmstead quest here. Let's get that out of the way. Even though there are a bunch of... It seems there's no shortage of, long quests in the veteran dungeons here. Let's make sure we clear the farmstead so that we can, well, unlock Endless Harvest mode at least. Eldritch Hater and Luminous. This would get her to level 5, which I don't mind. Unless I want to save her for the Weald. I could use her for the Weald bosses. So, yeah, should get her. Definitely want the Jester. I usually like the Highwayman. And then a Vestal. Which Vestals are available? Hot to Trot. Spiritual Early Riser. Sure, let's do that. This one's tough. She does get more healing for herself. Yeah, why don't we do this? Let's not level them up too quickly. So she's just going to take all the heals she can. Let's give her that. We have the candle. What if we put the candle on him? And then he is only going to be doing melee attacks. Can put the crescendo box on her. And he can get some accuracy. And this guy can get some dodge. 15 dodge. It's pretty good. Unless you want to give him Barristan's Head. Also a solid choice for... Yeah, I think that makes more sense. Again, Deathless, we're going to prioritize not dying. He should have plenty of accuracy from the buffs alone that he gives himself. So, dodge and protection seems pretty good to me. Do have sun rings here though, but these are better than sun rings. Which leaves the question whether sun rings are actually going to do anything for me. I'm actually going to sell one. Okay. Let's heal some diseases off. The fits. Spotted fever. Let's heal the fits. And then... what else? Kind of want to lock in some good quirks on him while I can. Definitely want Night Owl. Or actually, Quick Reflexes is just strictly better, I guess. Infirm. That is somewhat gonna hamper our survivability, I guess. The other one's not so much. Oh, misses the spot. Definitely don't want that, though. I mean, that's not that bad, I guess. Okay, this guy for sure, actually. I don't want Fragile, and I want to lock in Lurker. So let's do that. A little bit pricey. Who's in the stagecoach? Bad. Bad. Should be able to get one camp in for the farmstead here. So let's do this. Anyone need some stress healing? Nope. Again, that doesn't do anything. Okay. Skills. I like to take these skills in the farmstead. Okay. I guess I'll keep a Sun Ring. 10 damage, 5 accuracy. Well, when I would be taking that over the ancestral items in the crescendo box, I mean, it's accuracy, but I do have like 2 focus rings already and a surgical gloves. Whether I'd rather have surgical gloves or sun ring most of the time. Damage and 5 accuracy, so I'm looking at 10 damage versus 8 crit. I think 8 crit is actually a little bit better, but let's not ditch that for now, I guess. Okay, feeling pretty safe with this team. Don't need shovels. Let me see what I took in the previous Miller quests. I don't need that many bandages. I do need a good amount of anti-venoms. Let's take 4 herbs. Let's take all the holy waters. Let's take all the scales. Not all the scales. A couple laudanums. I guess a stack. Let's take 1. I don't know that we'll need even 1 key, but let's take it just in case we get that curio. Yeah. Seems like in the past, according to my notes, I never really needed bandages. I only used like 1 or 2 for this first quest, but I'll take a full stack just to be safe. Yeah, this should be good. Alright.
Slabs etched with certain celestial designs were erected around the corner of the farmstead. The miller, lamentably eager for some early sign of improvement, fixed his wary eyes intently upon the wilderness and with new. My gaze, however, was cast skyward, and I marveled at the limitless profanity of the stars.
So after this, I can start recruiting some level 6 guys for Endless Harvest, and that should really help with getting some good items and districts unlocked. I always want to kill this with Shield Breaker because he has some protection, but he actually resisted that. I can't quite remember where the Miller fight actually is. If it's when I hit this meter, I don't know.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Nice.
With impunity.
Nice.
Eradicated.
Okay. Definitely want to kill this thing. Nice.
Monster's size has no intrinsic merit,
Nice.
unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
I'll take it. Okay.
Back to the pit. The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Okay, cool. Always want to end these fights by battle ballad.
But never
That way the buffs will last into the next fight.
Safe from the comet's
Wow.
blinding light.
5 shards, huh? Okay. Oh. This is when the colors shipped? Didn't realize.
Lost echo,
It's fine though, I think.
forever in the sparkling void.
Oof. No, actually ended the stun. Good.
The ground quakes. Press this advantage.
Okay. Actually have to kill that with Jester, unfortunately. Crushing blow. Nice dodge. We're just gonna focus this guy. Good. Ouch!
To a killing blow.
Couldn't even kill that thing. Okay, that's good. Good, 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 good.
Champion falls.
Good.
Devastating blow.
Uh. Well, that's why we take the bears instead.
Quickens.
Uh. Nice. Oof.
Blurred vision. The end approaches.
Let's make sure to keep our riposte up.
Their formation is broken.
Nice.
Maintain the offensive. A place of refuge, if only for a fleeting moment. Anchored
Okay.
on solid ground once more.
Very standard, somewhat boring farmstead. Classic farmstead stuff. I get more and more tired of the farmstead every time I'm here.
Obliterated.
But the anticipation of some pretty good loot keeps me going. Recently, I've heard how some people have gotten like over 100,000 kills in Endless. I feel like if they can get 100,000 kills, then I should be able to get through to the sleeper without issue most of the time.
A decisive.
I think there's some threat of dying against the sleeper, but I've tended not to. Nice. Okay.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Nice.
Impressive.
Cool.
Precision and power.
Big heal. Got one more round of enemies here.
Masterfully executed. Be gone, fiend.
Okay, so that's the end of this wave.
A time to perform
Let's try to get the
beyond
stun on this
one's
guy.
limits.
Nice. Okay, question is this the Miller? I can't remember. I feel like it should be.
Curiosity, begging for examination.
It definitely should be. Let's take damage. I could have probably used Tiger's Eye, but it's fine. Adder's Embrace. Yeah. Let me go ahead and take a peek to see if this is actually the Miller fight. So I can make sure I take the right skills here.
All this.
The miller, lamentably,
Okay, I'm pretty sure this is the Miller fight, so I will take my skills accordingly. Even if it's not him, shouldn't be the end of the world. We need Puncture, Adder's Kiss, Serpent's Sway, that should be good. Okay, Miller time.
a lifetime of pious toil, an eternity of suffering.
Might as well use these holy waters. Get our tracking shot up for the rest of the fight. Forgot to use holy water on her. Okay, didn't want him to go first, but okay, I guess that works. Don't have to guard break with her now. Good dodge.
Such a terrible assault cannot be
Couldn't get a riposte up in time, unfortunately. Now we can. Prioritize not dying. Can start doing some damage, I think. Nah. Nice crit. Okay, good. Oh, very nice. Don't have to take the horror from that attack. Ooh, big damage. Go ahead and start preparing for finale here. Okay, he's dead. Alright, so I gotta make another note. Only used one anti-venom, is that? Like one bandage? No laudanums. Nah. It's alright. Always take more to be safe. I got 30 shards now. It's pretty good. 35 total. Meditator. Rabies. Worries. Fear of Mankind. Replaced Luminous. Those were some pretty bad quirks to swap, unfortunately. Alright, let's take a look at our Shard Mercenaries. I guess we can just grab these guys for now. Definitely don't want that guy. Don't want any of these guys really, but I'll just hold on to them. So I could actually look to build the Puppet Theater if I wanted to. Since we're on week 49, 50, that would give us quite a bit of stress healing passively for a long time. I'm going to start prioritizing some of these long quests in the Cove though, or long quests in general. So it'd have to be the Ruins one next. It's quite a bit of deeds for us as well. Let's see if we can't get a team to level 5 actually, to start getting ready for the wolf fight. We definitely want to enable wolf to spawn soon, because I have had quests where wolf just didn't spawn until like week 101 after I beat the final boss. And that would just ruin the challenge here, so... Let's see. Eldritch Hater, Night Owl, Quick Draw, Hot to Trot. Which one would be better against a wolf here? None of them would really be that good. But maybe this guy. They're both the same EXP. Let's leave the Eldritch Hater one for the other dungeons. Unless we want to start getting them rolling though. That wouldn't be a bad idea either. So against Wolf, I would want to take... Let's see. Definitely a Vestal. Any of these guys good in the Ruins? This guy, I could look to heal the rabies off him. Don't want to get cocky though. Let's take Crusader actually. I either want a Shield Breaker or a Hellion, or both. Ruin Scrounger versus Lurker. On guard. It's not bad, like I said. So if I were to take a team like this, we have healing, we have stress heal, we have a lot of damage, CC. Yeah, let's prioritize getting a Man-at-Arms to level 5, and then to level 6. They're all taking all this stuff for sure. Man-at-Arms can take some accuracy. Is there ever an argument for Unholy Slayer Ring? Maybe. Or would that go on... No, I kind of want to one-shot things with him. So, what do I want to take on Man-at-Arms? Could take Aria Box. Could take Martyr Seal. Could take Mooncloak. Could take Dark Bracer. Could take Heavy Boots. That would allow him to... Wait, why is his speed so much lower all of a sudden? I thought his speed was higher. Oh, because he has natural, that's why. Okay. Well. In that case, if he has to roll before Crusader sometimes, then he would have to, like, just put up Retribution or a guard. Unless I put Crusader in rank 3, rank 4, and put him here. But if he goes first, he pushes him there. That would not be good. Is there any way I can increase his speed? I could with Crescendo Box, and then put Heavy Boots on him. That would pretty much make Crusader go first most of the time. I think I kind of like that idea. Is there a world where I get Puppet Theater here? Let's go ahead and cure her stress first. Which disease do I want to cure next? The worries for sure. Oh, this one still has Luminous. That's good. Fear of Mankind, though. Okay, let's get rid of the worries. And I think when the Shieldbreaker had some bad quirks, or she just lost a good quirk with the Luminous. Not that she has bad quirks. It's really a shame that I couldn't lock in Luminous in time, though. The Yips. On guard, quick reflexes is pretty much the same thing. He's going to be going first most of the time anyway. Paranormia. I kind of want to lock in some of those quirks, but it's not an emergency yet. None of this is either. Kind of want to lock in some quirks on him. Should I actually take him over someone else here? That's a good question. He's good against Unholy. What I could do is put Vestal away for now. Or put Crusader away from now. Maybe I save a... Yeah, let's save him for now, actually. Alright, let me look at skills and armor for now. I want all of that. I want all of this. I want these. Okay. camping. This should all be good. Shield breaker. Okay, so I actually prefer this shield breaker to whatever I have going on with level 2 guys right now. For the this would be for the thing from the stars. She is approaching level 3. So I have 1, 2, 3. This would make 4. I can't take her against thing from the stars, but is there any level 3 guy I can get rid of? One of these, 3 of her. Clotter, Wheeled Adventurer. I don't really need her. She doesn't have great quirks. Yeah. And then replacing her with another shield breaker. These are sort of okay. I already have one that's good in the Wheeled. Yeah, let's do this. Skilled Gambler, Clotter. She's not bad also. Compared to her. Wheeled Adventurer. The Yips. Misses the spot, Clotter. I'd still like to hold on to this Vestal for now. Okay, so who am I putting in here? This is actually a really good shield breaker. Lurker, On Guard, Quick Draw. All pretty amazing to have. Do I want to heal the Yips right now? Misses the spot, Lurker. Again, that was my last candidate. But again, this guy, I kind of want to lock in Night Owl ASAP. If I'm not taking him on the quest this week, then why not do that? Get rid of Infirm. Sure. And what is Stress looking like? How good would it be to have Puppet Theater at this point? I mean, not bad. Not bad, honestly. Reducing 15 stress on everyone before they go into a dungeon would be kind of cool. But I need those crests for armor smithing here. What else do I need crests for? Let's leave that alone for now. Okay. This all looks in order to me. So let's remember to take some blood. It would be disastrous otherwise. Yeah, I'm committed to taking this long dungeon. Is it worth taking? No, I have to take wasting, so let's take 2 blood, I guess. I immediately drink 1 blood, and then she can go into wasting it 1 more time after that. I think that should be fine. Maybe 1 more bandage, just in case. Any shenanigans. Keys, holy waters. Alright, we should be good. We are just busting out these long dungeons one after another. They'll give us plenty of leeway to retreat on some dungeons if necessary and still complete the boss meters in time.
And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
What are the odds that she's just gonna suddenly die on me if I take another step? Let's avoid that outcome. That would have been really stupid if I lost the challenge that way. Gargoyles, okay.
A singular strike. Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
That move has never like moved me back a single time my whole life. I don't even know why they have that attached to the ability.
Eradicated. A momentary abatement.
Sure, why not?
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Complete all room battles, okay. No scouting. Let's put breakthrough on her. Doesn't matter which way we go here. Okay.
Another one falls.
Easy fight. Unless he crits me, come on. The Red Plague? You kidding me? That's freaking awful. That's god awful. Okay.
Another abomination. Cleansed.
We'll just take that debuff for the rest of the fight, rest of the dungeon.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Sure. Don't mind you doing that. Would have been nice to use a holy water on it, though. Okay, so we have to leave an herb for that. Alright, you're fine, Reynold.
Exception, and not the rule.
Maybe I'll camp in 2 hallways. Okay, actually don't need to go in that room. Don't want to swap the map around. Let's see if we can get a map, maybe? Nope. Alright. Oh. Okay, good. Let's hope we don't hit a hunger check in this hallway and then... Oh no, come on. Maybe I just camp anyway after this battle. We'll see how I'm looking. Do you have Klepto? He does, okay. Doesn't really matter. Okay, I think these guys can actually crit me. Oh. That was dangerous. Good. Good.
Precision and power.
Alright, definitely want to camp now then. This guy's 25 protection. I'd say that's unnecessary. You do not need that much protection, my man. Yeah, let's still just camp here.
Well struck. Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Okay, so we can use the vigil on him. Should have plenty of food left still.
In the dark, the battle may yet be won.
Shouldn't need so many shovels now. The map is almost halfway done. Yeah, it is halfway done. So plenty of keys left. So let's pitch the laudanum here so that we can swap our Answers to Scroll onto the Crusader here, and then Zealous Vigil for 31 stress instead of just the 25. That's enough for stress healing, I think. Let's do Battle Trance. And then, like, or I could just do, yeah, 2 of these party-wide buffs is better. And I guess I can pop this for now. I don't necessarily need to backtrack if I get enough from the rest of the dungeon here. Okay. Oof. Really glad I camped. Otherwise that guy would have afflicted for sure.
The ground quakes.
That's why we take some anti-venoms. Just in case of these guys and for the Shambler. Okay, let's protect you. I think you're fine. You don't need an anti-venom. Okay, didn't get... I definitely don't want Man-at-Arms to get Bloodlusted or to get Cursed, because he's not going to benefit so much from the buffs, especially during fights like the Wolf. Might just mess up my turns really bad. Do any of you have some kind of bullshit quirk for this? Doesn't look like it. But I don't know if I'm going to circle back for this.
Glittering
That's
gold,
fine.
trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood. Decimated.
Nice. Nice.
A momentary abatement.
Double stun. Okay.
A devastating blow. A momentary abatement. The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Okay.
Seize this momentum.
Let's forget the bandages. I haven't like used a single one. Let's see what's in the chest.
Hacks laden
Some more
with
crests. Do want crests for the granary potentially, or the puppet theater rather. So let me grab those. Might as well heal this debuff off him then. No scouting though. Okay, so let's... Oh, of course I get the herb curio right away. We can start circling back for some of these. Let me remember that there's an herb curio there. Okay. I did throw away my laudanums, but this is why we try to keep some of them at the beginning of a dungeon.
gnawing
Oh,
uncertainty.
that wasn't bad.
The birthplace of dread. The
Okay.
abyss returns even the boldest gaze.
Should be able to stun him with man-at-arms.
Impressive.
Let's get some damage on this thing.
Pummeling.
Ugh. Dang it.
Their cursed champion falls.
Alright, so we have one more battle buff, and then we can camp, free up our inventory for the rest of the dungeon. Okay, don't mind that that lands there. Good, good dodge. Good dodge again.
Masterfully executed.
I love to see that accuracy on Crusader. It's all thanks to the ring. Nice.
A death by inches. These nightmarish
Okay, so that's less for battle buffs.
can be
We get some scouting here. Very nice. It's been a while since we got a hunger check, I feel like, too.
Huddled together,
Let's take these.
rats in a maze.
Okay, same thing. We can leave this one for the way back. There are scouted battles now, so we can take Yop instead of Breakthrough. See, as soon as I pitch the herbs, we get all these curios that need the herbs. So I usually take like 3 or 4. Because we ran into 3 or 4. It's alright though.
A momentary abatement.
Okay,
Success so clearly
I think I want the deeds.
is it really a trick of the light?
Yeah. Okay, she is craving now. No scouting, okay. Let's take Breakthrough then. I'm gonna wait till we get into a fight before I pop the blood in her. Okay, good. No surprise. Nice, 40 damage. Seems pretty good. I knew he'd try to go for that guy. We can save this gear for the way back if we need any stress heal. But it's looking pretty good. 2 blood, okay. Wouldn't mind starting to stock up on some blood now. It seems like the infestation is starting to ramp up again. Okay, more room battles. At least 3 more fights here. In this case, let's go ahead and take Yop. Okay, he's gonna take that. Boom. How dare you cast stress. Boom. How dare you cast stress. Boom. How dare you do anything. Well, that was a great sequence of turns. So I have no stress on anyone. I got full health on everyone again. And I double stun this guy. Sure. Crit stress heal at 0. Alright, let's remember that there is a chest here.
And driven into the mud.
That might be a moment for a clip. Maggots. Surprise! He left nothing for Reynold to hit. Okay. Not gonna complain. Luck has been pretty good. Boom! Really? He goes first? Oh. Should have gone for this guy. He would have been dead. It's quite alright. Quite alright, sir. Okay. Might be the last... This could be the last battle. What are the odds I'm going to need these holy waters or... Well, I could use the holy water for the fountain. I think I have enough food to backtrack all these rooms, so let me get that gold. I want those crests too, so let's drop the bandages. And then I don't need shovels anymore, so maybe we keep the antivenoms? Antivenoms or bandages? I think I'm more scared of spiders or like even the sycophants. Yeah, let's pitch the bandages. Okay, it's not the end. Oh, actually, big mistake. There could be a blockage here. I did not think about that. Well, it's not going to be the worst thing in the world. If there's a blockage, then so be it. Nope, doesn't look like it. Last battle. Okay, we get a little bit of shuffle there. Boom! Oh no! That was not a boom. Just focus this guy. That's a boom. Let's move you up, actually. So now I can just use that fountain on healing Reynolds' stress, I guess. Oh no! Let's heal up your stress. Okay. We'll heal your stress next. Okay. Let's heal some of your stress then. Alright, so let's get rid of the antivenoms. That's all. Okay, so gold. I need those. Food, crests. I want those. Alright. Everything's going to be scouted from now on. We can take Yop. Let's open this up. Okay. Bus could be better than the rubies. Actually, gold is probably best. Okay, it's all crap. After I get to the fountain, I shouldn't need any more of the holy waters. This is the last key. Let's take the crests. Yeah, maybe I have enough crests for the puppet theater then. Could that appear? I don't have any keys though. Could just try my luck opening it by force. Yeah, really should have saved from shovels over the... Maybe I could have pitched the blood or the busts. Who's the highest blight? Was it 70, 60, 60, 65? Okay. Oh, guess I get the dungeon with low stress, so I'm gonna actually leave that alone. Just so everyone stays at low stress. That's our last hunger check, so we can use that spot for more stuff like that. Very nice loot haul. What could go wrong with this curio? Can it disease me or just blight me, I think? What's this called? The alchemy table? So, yeah, I don't care if I get blighted, I guess. This will be our last stop. It's trapped, so I get blighted. Okay, it's fine with me. Fat stack of deeds here. Sacred scroll. I don't need this at all. Shouldn't be any scenario where I want to equip this, so should be good to sell that. Zoophobia, last gasp instead of hot to trot is not a great trade, but it's fine. A veteran will fight for me. So this is awesome actually, because this fulfills my need for level 6 man-at-arms. This is actually great. These are amazing quirks for man-at-arms too. So that's one of the reasons why I wanted to do the farmstead also, so that I could get some events where I could utilize those shards. So let's think about who to pitch for that man-at-arms. Probably our third man-at-arms. Holy serving. Okay, so maybe I will take on this Longhorn's quest, actually. So let's think about... Is there any boss I need man-at-arms for? I need him for the flesh, ideally, and I want him for the... What do you call it? The swine god also. So, well, I guess I don't need him against the swine god. I can take my classic Vestal, or what is it, my team? Arbalist, Houndmaster, Occultist, and Flagellant should be pretty good against the Swine King. So what does this guy have? Eldritch Slayer, Night Owl, Eldritch Hater? I mean, these are really good quirks for the endgame bosses. So maybe I pitch this level 4 man-at-arms. Cove Tactician, Quick Draw, Beast Slayer. I mean, Beast Slayer would be good against the Warren's bosses. Yeah, we gotta make a decision on the man-at-arms now. As for, okay, nothing good here. I could use one of these potentially. I could use, I mean, whatever. Early Riser, Photomania, Torn Rotator. Very similar. On Guard, Twilight Dreamer, Fear of Mankind. Ugh. No. No Fear of Mankind.
It is done. Turn yourself
Okay. I actually have a good amount of Crest too. I could do both the Puppet Theater and unlock the final armor smithing actually. Or I could just fully unlock these two items here. If I unlock armor smithing, then I can finally just unlock experience recruits level 2 as well. Definitely want to get rid of the right plague though, so let's put him there for now for sure. Or do I care more about rabies on the Vestal? Let's do this. Okay, now let's think hard about the Man-at-Arms selection here. Let's sort by class. Okay, so we want all of these guys. We want two for her. We need one of him. We need one of him. Eldritch Hater, these are much better endgame items. Beast Slayer would simply be good, and Warren Scrounger, these would just be good in the Warrens. I need that guy, I need this guy. I don't know if I need this guy. I don't know if I need this guy. Eagle Eye and Lurker are not bad. These are actually not bad quirks to lock in. I mean, 2 crit, I won't miss too much, I think. Then we have our Vestals. This Vestal is not amazing at anything. Cove Explorer, Cove Tactician. Cove Explorer, Eagle Eye, Zoophobia. Okay, Hot to Trot. Her I need for the thing from the stars on an apprentice dungeon. And this would be my go-to grave robber. I need at least 1 jester. I need 2 plague doctors, ideally. I need 1 of her. So the top candidate to dismiss, I think, would be this Vestal. Maybe this level 2 occultist. If I sort by level, do I have a team ready to go? I have plenty of guys ready for a... Well, I can't take Antiquarian against Thing from the Stars. Steady. The only thing this Grave Robber has going for her is Luminous. But I definitely don't need 3 Man-at-Arms. So it's gotta be one of these guys. Quick Draw is super good on him, I feel like. But this guy has Night Owl, arguably better. Eldritch Slayer, Eldritch Hater, Stout. As opposed to more accuracy against Beast. I guess in the... I think it's going to be this guy. I don't need that much accuracy or crit. He's mostly going to be a defender role in the Warrens. Yeah, even though I just took this guy out and decided to invest him, he lost 1 good quirk for last gasp. So I think we can dismiss him. Yeah, let's commit to this. It is a shame I've had that Man-at-Arms for quite a while, but I don't need 3 Man-at-Arms. That's just silly. Cool, now I have a level 6 Man-at-Arms. So now I just have to get 3 guys. I can get these 3 to level 5, and I'll have a very solid team against Wolf here. I won't be afraid of Wolf anymore. I mean, first things first, the Man-at-Arms. Because if you have a level 5 Man-at-Arms in the Wolf quest, he's taking extra stress in an already very stressful dungeon. And he'll be guarding people who are taking more stress, so stress is the biggest killer for Man-at-Arms in the Wolf quest, in my opinion. So that means I can take on the long quest in the Warrens now. Yeah, maybe I just get this team ready. Wield horns. Uh, there's no danger of nightmares anymore. She has zoophobia though. I don't like that. Beast hater makes her good there. Uh, you are not okay. Your stress is healed, just is not showing it. It's very misleading. uh, I could take you if I decide to take a plague doctor to heal. Warren's explorer. What are my next goals for heroes here, though? I'm looking decent on gold. Still would like to get to 300k gold soon. Let me look at the stagecoach again. Nope, nothing there. So do I want to go ahead and... Okay, there we go. There's the stress heal. So I gotta decide between getting the puppet theater or just unlocking the blacksmith fully and going for the experienced recruits. Do I really need to recruit level 3 guys though? Let me see how many busts that would take. To upgrade to level 3 experienced recruits, that would take 18 busts, so I can't do that anyways. The alternative would be saving all these crests for like a training ring or something. But I feel like that's way too many crests at the moment. Performance Hall could be nice. Performance Hall would be really nice in the farmstead. But I can't afford that anytime soon. What I can't afford right now is the puppet theater. And that would top off the stress in a lot of these guys here. Is it worth it though? It's not really doing much for me right now. Yeah. I'm gonna have to think about it. Anything I want to sell? I still like a bag of marbles on Antiquarian. So, I should prioritize leveling up some of these guys that I normally wouldn't really use. Bounty Hunter can excel against the Warrens for all the human enemies. So can Leper here actually with Beast Slayer. So I just need some reach then. Could do something like Houndmaster for reach, and then a healer. If I'm not taking a Plague Doctor, then I'll take the Beast Hating Vestal like this. Can put the scroll on her for extra stress healing during camping. Always want the Crescendo box on him and the Focus Ring. But if I put him in rank... If I start him out in rank 2, he can do some stuns, which would be nice. And then he can still excel in rank 3 here with Flashbang. Okay. Let's equip the trinkets for what this would look like. Definitely want all the accuracy I can on this guy. I want accuracy on that guy too, though. So maybe I do this. And then put these on him like that. Who needs more dodge? He has 15 dodge, so dodge would be better on him. So I could do something like this. Alright, but yeah, pretty poop for now. Just did some back-to-back long quests. So I'm going to leave it off here. We made a lot of good progress today, and looking very hopeful for this run. I will catch you guys next time, probably tomorrow. Have a good night.